so exactly how do you apply for financial aid? There are two applications that are available. Which one you filled out will depend on your situation or basically your citizenship status. The FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid, is available for citizens and eligible non-citizens. This will have you potentially eligible for any federal and state aid that we have, as well as the institutional aid. This application is completed online at FAFSA.gov. The second application is called the TASFA. This is the Texas application for state financial aid. This is available for students who have lived in Texas 3 years leading up to graduation from a Texas high school, or if they received their GED certificate in Texas. They must reside or will have resided in Texas 12 months prior to enrollment. This will help you be potentially eligible for all state of Texas financial aid programs as well as institutional aid. This is a paper application, not online, and it is submitted directly to TCC with your supporting documentation. This application is available on our website at tccd.edu. If you just go to the TCC website and type TASFA in the search bar, the application and information should come up for you. Okay, the general FAFSA eligibility requirements. Basically, you have to have a high school diploma or GED. You need to be a U.S. citizen or eligible non-citizen. If you're a male student, you need to register for selective service. You need to enroll in an eligible degree or certificate program. You need to enroll in at least 6 hours in your TCC degree program for most programs, and you need to be maintaining satisfactory academic progress, or what we refer to it as SAP. Okay, if you meet the TASFA eligibility requirements, you're not eligible to apply for the FAFSA basically due to your citizenship status in the United States. You must have lived in Texas 3 years leading up to graduation from a Texas high school or of receiving your GED certificate in Texas. You must reside or will have resided in Texas 12 months prior to enrollment. If you're a male student, you do need to register for selective service. I will caution if you are not able to apply for or register for selective service online at sss.gov, you will be required to submit a paper registration application where you do need to send this into selective service and wait for the response to come back. So if you find yourself in this situation, we suggest that you get this process started. You also need to enroll in an eligible degree or certificate program, enroll in at least 6 hours in your TCC degree program for most of the programs, and maintain satisfactory academic progress. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about the FAFSA, or the free application for federal student aid. One of the key words in this is free. It does not cost to fill out this application. There are some companies out there who will charge you to fill this out, but that is certainly not necessary. So we highly discourage you from paying for somebody to help you fill out the FAFSA. We do offer some assistance on campus if you should need it, or at this point in time, we're offering remote assistance. Just contact us if you need some help. It is an annual process, so remember that as long as you're in school, you need to fill out your FAFSA every year. The FAFSA for the new year is available each October 1st for the following fall semester. So this coming October 1st, the FAFSA will be available for the fall 2021 academic semester. You will also need to add TCC school code. This allows TCC to import your information from the Department of Education, and TCC school code is 003626. Two ways to fill out your application. FAFSA.gov is the website, or My Student Aid, the Department of Ed also created a app for your phone, and we will go over a little bit of that in the next few slides. But these are two ways that you can fill it out. If you haven't already downloaded the My Student Aid app, we highly encourage that you do that. Hey, this is just a screenshot of what the FAFSA website looks like. You can see that if you're new to FAFSA, you would start there. Completing the form is free, as we said, so fill it out now. If you're a returning user, you will log in to the returning user section. This will also be the section if you are a new user and once you submit it, you will return here if you decide you need to correct any information, or if you need to add a school. If you are planning on transferring, you need to add a school so they can get your information. This is where you would do that. This is also a place where you could view what's called your student aid report. We highly encourage you, once you complete your FAFSA, print this off or, view it. What this is this is a printout of all of the information that you put in your FAFSA. So I really encourage you to go, after you fill your FAFSA out, look at each of these data elements and make sure that they're correct. It's very important for your Social Security number to be correct and your date of birth to be correct, as well as your name on your Social Security card. It's also important to make sure that your Social Security number and your date of birth was accurate on your TCC application. So I would check that also, because that's how we're going to bring in your FAFSA, by matching that data. Okay, as we talked about, this is the My Student Aid app. It gives you access to all of your historical financial aid information. So if you have been to other schools, it should have all of your information in there. You will be able to see what your loan balance is, the status of your loans. You can apply as a new applicant on the My Student Aid app. At this time, a renewal student is not able to renew their FAFSA online, and you're not able to use the data retrieval tool option, which we will go over that here in a minute also. But this is a very useful app for you to have on your phone to keep up with your financial aid to make your future decisions.